I imagine when people think of a sailor, they picture guys handling mooring lines, tying up the ship, working on the engine, standing a watch on a bridge, and they completely forget that these guys have to eat. And that's where the chief steward comes into play. The ship's cook, or the steward of the ship, is probably the biggest unsung hero in the maritime industry. Not only do they cook for the crew and order the food, but their job is directly connected to the morale of the ship. So let's take a look on what it's like being a chief steward on a U.S. flag cargo ship.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
This is an American-flagged heavy lift ship. She goes all over the globe for months at a time and has a crew of about 20. And Nate, aka Hollywood Williams, is the chief steward of this ship. Most ships this size tend to have a 3-person galley department, but unfortunately on this ship it's just 2 people, which means Nate has the responsibility of the steward and the cook.
I'm Hollywood Williams, also known as Nate. I cook for the whole ship, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts. When you're cooking for a crew, there's something personal about everything that you do if you love your job. So, if I love what I'm doing and I love feeding the crew, that love shows in the food that they eat.
Being the steward of the ship means Nate has to get up before most of the crew.
I'm up at 5:30 in the morning to get breakfast prepared. So, it's a typical breakfast. Of course, your bacon, your eggs, potatoes, sausages. Get in the kitchen about 6 o'clock, start prepping breakfast. To have it ready by 7:30 when the crew comes to eat. Serving time is between 7:30 and 8:30 for breakfast. After breakfast, I figure out what I'm going to put on the menu for the day and sit down at the computer. The way that I create my menus, I try to get something light at lunch and something heavy at dinner. Also, go to my refrigeration system and figure out what I have thawed out and pulled out for me to prepare whatever said meal that I'm preparing for that day. Like, let's say I have a thawed piece of beef or a thawed piece of pork. That's going to be on that menu for the day. And whatever I pull that day is going to be on the menu for the next day. I'm back in the kitchen at 9:30. I start prepping my 2 entrees, my vegetable, and my starch for lunch. I begin serving at 11:30 till 12:30 when the crew comes and eat. At 12:30 to 2:30, I take a 2-hour break. I may find something to watch or get a little bit more rest or prep for the next day. At about 2:30, I enter the kitchen again to start prepping for dinner. Same as lunch, 2 entrees of starch and a vegetable.
Most stewards have a specialty, something they're very good at, their signature dish. And Nate's no different. He's too humble to admit it, but Nate is a grill master. Anything he makes on the grill is phenomenal. If he smokes it, grills it, ribs, chicken, burgers, steaks. He loves cooking on the grill, and it shows in his food.
Dinner is served between 5 and 6 o'clock. And after 6 o'clock, I have completed my 12 hours for the whole day.
The schedule for the stewards department is pretty nice, especially when they're in port. Because they're done at 6:30 every day, there's plenty of time to go out and explore whatever port we're in. On the other hand, being in port for the stewards department isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Especially on a ship like this, that's only in port once every couple of weeks, because chances are the ship's going to get stores. In a nutshell, stores is replenishing the ship's supplies, and probably the biggest operation that the stewards department will handle. Don't get me wrong, during stores, it's an all hands thing and everybody helps. But once the crew assists in getting the stores to the reefers or to the galley, it's all in the stewards department to take inventory, rotate the stock, and put everything away. And also, it's the responsibility of the chief steward to get with the captain and come up with a store's order.
So when it comes to ordering stores, it's a predictable journey of where we're at, where we're going. If we're going on a 90-day journey, I need to make sure that I have enough protein that'll last us for 90 days. Because we all know that fresh vegetables and fruits wouldn't last 90 days because eventually they'll spoil. You try your best to predict what is the most used, what is undervalued. Meaning, hey, if a lot of people drink coffee, you're gonna need more milk or cream. You wrap your menus and you wrap your food ordering around that thought and that detail.
If you're enjoying the video, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. It really helps the channel. Not only does the steward have to worry about cooking 3 meals a day for a crew and ordering the food, but they also have to work in a galley or a kitchen that's constantly moving.
The ship that you're on, 70% of the time is always moving. So just as the ship is moving, anything you're cooking with can move too. The pot can shift an inch or two in any direction. The cake you're cooking that doesn't need to move in the oven can shift as well, causing the ingredients to become unbalanced.
Nate's agreed to give us a quick tour. He'll show us the galley at first, all the different workstations. Then we'll go down to the reefers and check out all the food storage. All right, let's get into it.
Hey guys, let me show you why I work. This is scullery. Go ahead and wash dishes at. Make coffee. You know, you put your plates here when you're done eating. They get washed here, they dry here. After they leave here, I come here. This is the Galley quote-unquote kitchen. Follow me. Got the dish sink, utensils. It's all my spices and seasonings that make the food good. Right here is my prep station. As you can see, cooking some chicken adobo, some seafood curry. This is my flat top grill. We just got finished with lunch, guys, so don't get it too much. We're cleaning up right now. My flat top grill. This is because the ship is always in current motion, so we swivel back and forth, so we keep these here so the pots and pans won't move too much. Follow me. This is my small refrigerator. These are the straps because we swing, you got to tie it down, keep everything nice and tight. AC ventilation system, keep it cool. My double broiler, one up top, one down bottom. This is my warm. Also, seasonings, rice maker, and this is where I keep a lot of things that I bake with. This is where we store our extra seasonings, spices, and herbs. You know, that's how you make that food. You hear me? Yeah. Alright. Compared to other galleys, I've been on some ships that were smaller, some ships that were bigger, but this is a nice size galley to feed a crew of 20. Alright. This right here, an elevator shaft. This is how I get food from upstairs, downstairs, downstairs, upstairs without carrying it back and forth in between stairs. So I press this button here. Let's see what we got in. Right now we have some potatoes and chicken in here. I just finished cooking this for lunch. So I close it, press this button right here. It's gonna meet us downstairs. That's it. As I showed you upstairs, it came downstairs and voila, I'll put it up a little later. This is my meat freezer. As you can see right here. Meat, we got the meat. You gotta come all the way in, but you know your basic protein, chicken, beef, pork. This is where we store sausages and duck and lamb, things of that nature. You come in, get it, throw it out, you ready to cook. This is my fish freezer. Fish, we got the meat, all the meat. Yeah, as you can tell, we got crabs, desserts, tuna, salmon, flounder, fish, and some bread shorts. Alright. My boy Brandon just helped us clean up, as y'all can see. See what I'm saying? Nice and fresh and curly down here. Shout out to the deckhand, you get what I'm saying? This is our dry storage. Drop a video. This is where we store all our dried extra seasonings, ketchups, cereal, rice, pasta, coffee for the guys that drink coffee, creamer. This is where we get our stores. So they lift them on the outside of the ship, on the crane, in the bag, and it comes down here in the bag. We untie it on the hook, take them all out, in the bag, the hook back up, then we put our provisions up how we need to the freezer, either or in dry storage. And also, this is our fresh vegetable refrigerator. When you ship, they call them a reefer. As you can see in here, where you store your cheeses, sauces, eggs, potatoes, fruits, vegetables, things of that nature. If I take something out the freezer, as you can see here, we'll sit it down here, let it thaw out, and then we'll use it either the next day or the day after. And that completes our tour of the Galley.
If you couldn't tell, it's pretty obvious that Nate loves what he does. He loves cooking, and he loves cooking for a crew. And his love and his passion trickle down in the food he makes. And that's what makes him such a great steward.
Anyone looking to get into this industry as it pertains to working in the galley, I would say before you enter it, have love for it. And if you have love for it, keep that love for it despite the ups and downs that come with it. My Instagram is Hollywood Williams 103. You can find me. I don't post much. You can find me on there, but hopefully y'all come and follow me because I'm a friend of Joe Fratner. And we gained this relationship being on the Ocean Gladiator together. And from my point of view, this is a long-lasting relationship. Because I'm coming to New Jersey, goddammit. Because I got to see if you get hoes. If you don't get no hoes at home. All right, come on, man. You know, with your boy, follow me. You did what I'm saying, and come see me. And you'll check out more about what I'm about. You know, and you know, sometimes I'm, and sometimes I'm. You did what I'm saying, but I'm always, yeah. So yeah, that is what it is. You did what I'm saying. Deuce. Peace to the world, yeah.
Big thank you to Nate for taking us into his world. If you guys have any questions for Nate, be sure to hit him up on Instagram. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to support the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.